Ellie's a young 13-year-old boy who lived his childhood in fight. He has to go through many struggles at a very young age. He has to go through being kicked out from his live to an area where only Jewish people live because of the Germans. Ellie has to stay strong when he loses both his mother and sister when they are brought to the concentration camp. He has to go through a struggle of staying alive until they release all Jewish from the labor camps. Ellie's a strong boy who works hard for what he wants. Even though he passes through all those falls and struggles, he still manages to stay up and keep going to be with his dad. Ellie has to go through being taken away from his childhood neighborhood to a closed area where the Jewish live. They are taken to the ghetto where shortly after they are taken to concentration camps. Things start to get normal for Jewish people. They start feeling like they're having their normal lives back, being at homes with the people they love. They felt like it was better for them we're all together because they thought that they were really safe. As stated by Alistair, people thought this was a good thing. We would no longer have to look all those hostile faces, endure those hate-filled stares, no more fear, no more anguish. We will live among Jewish, among brothers, page 12. This explains how the people thought that they were really safe and that they would lead back to their normal life. This is what Jewish people wanted, to be able to feel safe and feel like a huge community. Ellie has to go through many things, adjusting to certain things. He learns to be able to overcome anything. I say in the book, the ghetto was to be liquidated entirely. Departures were to take place street by street, starting the next day. Page 13. This explains how not everything turns out the way we want. Something turns out too. They will have to go to camps, work to death. Ellie's a strong-minded child who I feel is capable of fighting through the struggles. The Jewish of the ghetto were kicked out and were taken to concentration camps. Once they got to concentration camps, Ellie and his father were separated from his mother and sister. Ellie did not know that the moment when his mother and sister walked away would be the last time that he will ever see them again, according to Ellie. Never should I forget that night. The first night camp turned my life into one long night, 7 times sealed. Never should I forget the small faces of children whose bodies I saw transform into smoke. Under a silent sky, never should I forget those flames that consumed my face forever. Page 34. This explains how Ellie found out that he wasn't going to his mother and sister anymore. Women and children were burned in the fire pit. I believe that Ellie stopped believing in hope. If I were in his place, I think that I would feel angry, upset, and confused, and mostly hopeless. This was a very hard struggle for Ellie because he lost two people that were close to him, but he still fought through. The concentration camps are cruel places where Jewish are to work for the whole day, as if they mess up anything they get killed. Ellie has to struggle to live to make sure his father stayed by his side at all times. In my opinion, by Ellie staying with his dad, I did find a symbol of a strong relationship between father and son. Ellie helped his father when he would not be able to continue any longer, according to Ellie. My father's presence was the only thing that let myself alive. What would he do without me? I was his sole support. Page 86 to 87. This explains how Ellie had to fight through the pain and continue for his father. His father was also fighting through the pain to stay with his son. They're the ones that keep each other going, not giving up, according to Ellie. The imitators made fun of us. Look at the little officer teaching the old man to march. Hey, little general, how many ratios of bread does the old man give you for this? But my father did not make sufficient progress, and the blows continue to rain on him. Page 55. Ellie wants to do whatever he can to help his father live. Also, Ellie doesn't want to give up on his father and leave him alone. Life is full of struggles which everyone in the world goes through. Ellie is a young boy who is taken out of the real world at a very young age, from being taken away from his home, from his childhood, neighborhood, or from being taken from the ghetto where the Jewish live. Ellie also has to go through the struggle of losing part of his family when they are separated in the concentration camp. Finally, Ellie has to go through the struggle of keeping his father and himself alive through the years of camp. He was able to push the pain away at times and keep going, because he knew that something good had to happen to him. Ellie was a young boy at his age, but he was strong-minded and was determined to keep him alive and show the Germans that he was strong and able to live through this.